disturbing world of killer e-girls, bruh. Killer e-kittens. This is a 40-minute video, though. So, I'm gonna go ahead and make it like 1.5 speed.
Let's talk about e-girls.
Yeah,
What began as an aesthetic created by female Tumblr users has evolved into an entire industry, the e-girl space, consisting of YouTubers, Twitch streamers, TikTokers, and more in what I like to call the e-girl industrial complex. Their respective channels and platforms said to be a safe space where people can engage with others online.
Cap. I feel like if there's any like communities that are very like ban him, other than like LTG, bro. Yo, what's good, Red Snot? I feel like if there's any community that's like whatever, bro, blah blah blah, you know what I mean? That's very like get him out of here. I feel like it's gonna be like the RAR XD. What is this shit called? What community is it called? Because they have the W and L on Twitch, the WL community on Twitch, and then the other side, that's like the like uwu, not uwu, the like Omega Low community. You know what I'm saying? Like that's, I feel like those people are very like ban heavy if you're like chatting crazy shit. You know what I mean?
Which makes it all the more shocking when one of these supposedly wholesome creators gets involved in criminal activity. From a cosplay content creator killing her fiance, to an OnlyFans model accused of murder, to a deranged YouTuber turned attempted mass shooter, these are the criminally accused e-girls. Today's video is sponsored by Keeps, and to begin the ad, let's look at my hair from videos back in...
Bro, yeah, yo shit was fucked. I ain't gonna lie, gang, I'm getting old too, so I feel you, bro, but your shit was cooked. How's it looking now? Bro, I'm gonna lie, Keeps it not save you to where you just got a different cut, bro. Your forehead still go all the way back to when you cookies. You cookies, gang. You cookies. I ain't gonna hold you.
Our next story involves an ongoing and highly controversial case in which an OnlyFans model is accused of killing her boyfriend. This is the story of Courtney Clinny. Courtney Clinny was born in Midland, Texas on April 21st of 1996. The girl was said to have had a relatively normal upbringing. She was popular in school and participated in sports like volleyball, soccer, and gymnastics. Courtney eventually found herself becoming enthralled with the Instagram modeling world, or the prospects of being an influencer.
So when I was 18, almost 19, I followed all of these like OG Instagram models, and first of all, I just had girl crushes on them. Like I followed them just to follow them because I thought they were pretty. And after a while, I was like, wait.
Is she Jalen? This is the, bro, yo, I'm putting bro's business out there. Nah, let me not.
Why are you posting about company? I was like, huh, that's an interesting career to make a living. So
she's cute, let me follow her.
And I was like, wow, I could do that too.
While following these accounts, she started noticing the business aspects of Instagram and the promotions that models would post to their pages. Seeing this as a compelling method of making money compared to traditional means, she decides to go for it and makes her own modeling page on Instagram. Courtney delved into the modeling world of Instagram at the age of 18 and found immediate success on the platform. After posting for just a handful of months, she gained over 30,000 followers. The popularity of her page got the attention of Playboy, and the company would frequently...
Okay, I ain't gonna lie though, she is fine, so I could see
post Courtney's photos on Instagram. With her Instagram metrics rising, she decides to go all in on this modeling career and moves to Los Angeles.
So what about this is e-girl?
With Courtney being featured in a high-profile G-Eazy music video not long after. Her popularity on the platform continued to snowball.
Ain't nobody listening,
deals came in, and she was making some good money. Courtney would eventually extend her modeling prospects over to the newly burgeoning site of OnlyFans, and it's there where she made the big bucks. Leveraging her nearly 2 million followers on Instagram, Courtney managed to rake in $1.8 million in 2021 from her OnlyFans content. Needless to say, the woman was in the midst of an incredibly successful career. But unfortunately, what we find is that while Courtney's status as an influencer rose, so did her instability. Which brings us to her boyfriend, Christian. In November of 2020, Courtney began a relationship with a man named Christian Toby Obumseli. Christian was said to have been an amateur day trader of cryptocurrency and stocks. While the relationship would begin amicably, things start falling apart in the long run. In July of 2021, Clinny was arrested on suspicion of domestic battery against Christian in Las Vegas, Nevada. Apparently, the two had gotten in an altercation, resulting in Courtney throwing various objects at him, including glass.
The investigation showed that you threw a glass at him, and that in these states is considered battery.
That's
you guys are in a relationship. She threw a glass at you. The glass
Don't get glass, bro. A glass? Dude, like, listen. Simply put, I want y'all to understand this. The moment y'all get into a relationship and it turns violent, get out. I do not care how long y'all been together. I don't care. Or, like, okay. No. I can't excuse that at all. I don't care how long y'all been together. I don't care if y'all are married. If bro starts throwing shit or hitting you, this is what's gonna happen. They start throwing stuff at you, right? If you let that slide, they feel like and you let them get away with that, they gonna take that leverage, and then, you know, next thing you know it, they're gonna start swinging at you. This is from experience, not my personal, but people I know close to me, bro. I can tell you 2 people off dome. I'm not going to air out their business. 2 people off dome who have been in relationships recently who were getting swung on and shit like that. You know what I mean? And a whole bunch of shit. I'm not going to talk too deeply about it. But what I'm saying is, bro, if you let somebody start off by throwing shit at you, it's just gonna escalate and escalate and escalate further and further, bro. You like that's some shit. Like when it comes domestic, bro, you get out of there, bro. I don't want to hear it.
Last, when that happens, I have to make an arrest. I can't tell the judge. Let me finish. The state takes over. Okay? I'm gonna explain to you how it works so you can get her out. Okay?
However, the district attorney would drop these charges the following month. Despite the concerning quarrel, the two stuck together and actually moved to Miami, Florida, and it's here where more problems would emerge. In Miami, Florida, Courtney and Christian lived at the One Paraso Residences, a luxury apartment building in the city.
Yeah.
The OnlyFans model used her significant wealth to get one of the best views in the complex, a 3-bedroom unit on the 22nd floor with a breathtaking view of Biscayne Bay. But despite living in the lap of luxury, the two still found reason to fight. Around this time, neighbors reportedly stated that the couple's relationship was extremely combative. The building manager even documented multiple incidents of loud arguments coming from the room.
Yeah,
some neighbors
bro.
even recorded footage of the two arguing, and more documented arguments between the two just kept surfacing. A fight between Courtney and Christian would be recorded on February 21st of 2022 in an elevator.
Bruh.
This CCTV camera showcases Courtney slapping Christian around. Another recording discovered later on Christian's phone displays the
beating the brakes out my bro Christian. And see, this is what I don't understand, bro. I'm not saying you cannot swing back, bro. You can't swing back. But bro, you just really gonna sit there and be a punching bag? Like me, like you gotta pack your bag. You have to, bro. You have to. Cause I can't condone violence, bro. But like but I cannot condone you just sitting there either, bro. You know what I mean?
Emotional instability and abuse going on in this relationship.
Yes, thank you. Get off of me! You literally talked to her without telling me!
Oh my gosh, you got like smoker voice.
Me and I said hi. You and Courtney are having a live chat. My bad, I forgot to tell you that. That doesn't make you an acting comb.
In the midst of these heated altercations, Obumseli would send a concerning text message to Courtney that read, quote, "Is love going to kill me?" Also adding, "January was the worst month I had so far. I got cheated on, I got called that word again, I got slapped in my kisses, that is..."
Oh, so she's saying she calling you the nigga. She calling you all that, bro. She heating you and cheating and you still with her? And she does OF! Yeah, you can't make this up. You cannot make this up. This brother is lost. This nigga is too far gone. He is not one of us. Revoke his melanin ASAP Rocky. We do not claim it no more. He's not a part of the community. There's no feasible way you're getting beaten, cheated on, and being called slurs, and you okay with it.
It's reopened multiple times,
Yeah.
and it's not healing fast enough. Sometime after these messages were sent, an argument broke out that resulted in Christian being kicked out of the apartment by Courtney. The two would take a break from each other, and Courtney's mom would travel to Miami to stay with her for a short period. Christian was left to fend for himself. However, with time, the two cool off. Courtney and Christian would reconcile their differences in the short term, and Christian would move back in after Courtney's mother left. But unfortunately, as things typically go in these dysfunctional romantic relationships, this peace was short-lived. Arguments between the two began almost immediately. Around this time, a dispute would break out between the couple that ended with Courtney calling police and requesting a restraining order
Is this
against
the
Christian.
only thing you watching this video? No. I just want to watch it though. But no.
I want a restraining order against Christian Gonzalez.
A restraining order against bro, bitch? Are you tweaked out your mind, bro?
With this in mind, you might imagine Christian to be the real threat.
Bro, all that dick down her throat got her brain tweaked out. That's insane. I'm so sorry. But she's bugging out, bro. She bugging out right now, bro. What is she typing about restraining order on him? Okay, but also, this is the thing about media. I feel like they play too much on the victim side of the situation. We don't know everything going on. Was she the only one hitting him? Or, like, was it, you know what I mean? Was it shared between the two? They were both exchanging some blows here and there. You know what I'm saying? Throwing stuff, this, that, and the third. You know what I mean? We have no idea. Because in the in that audio clip, they were talking like, get off me! But because bro was the one who ended up dead, you know, at the end of the day, they're gonna make it seem like, oh, she's completely at fault here, and what she is. But, like, you know what I mean? She was the only one aggravating the situation. I want to know what happened, what he was doing to her, bro. That's some shit I want to know, too.
Threat in this story, but the events that follow this incident draw that notion into question.
But her
This brings
saying,
us to
"I
the
want a
twisted series of
restraining
events
order?"
that allegedly took place on April 3rd of 2022. On this
What
day,
happened?
security footage showed that Christian left the apartment building at 1:15 p.m. and returned at 4:32 p.m. with sandwiches from Subway. Courtney had been wrapping up an Instagram live stream as her boyfriend arrived back into the apartment. In the live stream, she talked about her summer plans and how she was going to work on, quote, building her butt back up.
Summer plans are... So, I've been out of the gym for like 3 months. My booty is kaput, okay? It's gone. My butt just like disappeared. So, summer plans, building my butt.
I do not like her
Back
voice.
up. so that I can be myself again.
She also said she was blessed. Shortly after Christian arrived, neighbors began calling security to report a disturbance from their room. Security guards called the police at 4:46 p.m. In that time frame, Courtney Clenny would make 2 phone calls, one to her mother and then another to 911 after. In the 911 call, Christian Obumseli can be heard saying, quote, "I don't feel my arm," while Courtney screams, "I'm so sorry."
My boyfriend is dying of a stab. Ma'am, what is the address? Is he stabbed with your shoulder? Did he sit down? What do you mean he has a stab wound on his
So
shoulder?
she just starts shanking, bro? Okay, what could really, like compel you to start shanking, bruh? Like, what is going on in her head? She gotta be mentally unstable. There's no way. How you just end up stabbing somebody? Like, how did that just happen? Anger does not push you that far, bro.
The man had been stabbed just inches above a tattoo of Courtney's name that was on the left side of his chest.
Yeah,
when
bro.
police arrived, the
Come on
OnlyFans model maintained that she acted in self-defense, telling police that the two had an argument, resulting in Christian grabbing her by her throat and shoving her against the wall. According to Courtney, she then grabbed a knife in an effort to defend herself. After procuring this knife, she claimed she threw it across the room and it landed in Christian's chest.
No, stop. You're not an archer. Come on now. Bitch, you was not a ninja. You're not throwing shurikens out here, bro. Stop it. Stop it. Stop
I was
it.
like, don't come any closer. It's coming at me, and I threw it.
When detectives later informed Courtney that her boyfriend had died from his injuries, she began hyperventilating and asking for a hug.
We have to inform you that our person did not make it. Unfortunately.
Dude, her reaction. I'm sorry. I don't know. I don't know, bro. I don't know, but I've never seen somebody react to death like that. Just instantly. Come on now, bro. I hate people.
Either the phone or like the knife or something, and so I was just like, I was like, don't come any closer. It's coming at me, and I threw it.
When detectives later informed Courtney that her boyfriend had died from his injuries, she began hyperventilating and asking for a hug.
We have to inform you that Christian did not make it. Unfortunately, the doctors did what they could.
Christian is dead.
Yes.
Oh my god. Can I please have a hug? Am I allowed to do that in here?
I don't like that shit. Can I please have a hug? Don't fucking touch me.
Despite the woman not having any obvious physical injuries from this alleged self-defense situation, she was let go. The police just didn't arrest her. Just, you're good. Go ahead. And just days after the alleged killing, Courtney was filmed comfortably hanging out at a bar with her father in Miami. At this bar, she would be confronted by patrons of the establishment. These patrons, furious that she wasn't arrested, forced her to leave. And that would be a theme echoed around the country. See, this story went viral due to the high-profile nature of Courtney being a massive OnlyFans model and everything, and also the fact that she didn't get arrested when it was pretty clear something fucky was afoot, and, investigators needed to, call this a murder case. Christian's family was infuriated by the police releasing Courtney and claimed that the authorities were giving her special treatment because she was white. The deceased man's older brother, Jeffrey Obumseli, spoke out against the matter on Instagram and wrote, "Within 24 hours following my brother's death, the detective on the case prematurely concluded this was not a crime of violence, but the information provided is deficient, and the lack of transparency strongly suggests foul play is involved. Courtney Taylor Clenny's callous actions have not been met with an ounce of remorse. We've seen videos of Courtney kissing her dogs while covered in what we believe to be my brother's blood and casually getting drinks at a hotel bar days later while my
What? Bro, this could make me crash, bro.
lays in the morgue.
This
Courtney is
couldn't
being
make
treated
anybody-
differently because of her
Oh
privileges
my-
as a wealthy white woman. The Obumseli family would appear on
That's
Dr.
so
Phil and talk about
crazy,
Christian's
bro.
death, demanding
Okay.
justice for Christian while pointing out perceived
How you
mistakes
been, bro?
detectives had made in their investigation.
Good
And
to
she
see
thinks
you
that
too,
she threw a
man.
knife at him, and that knife hit his clavicle.
We're
puncturing
hearing the
artery,
most
and that's how he
nasty
died.
stories
That doesn't
right
make
now
sense to
of
me.
e-girls,
Is she a professional knife thrower? How
being
does someone
killers
throw a
and stuff
knife
like
10 to
that.
20 feet away and that
This
fatally
shit is
stabs a
beyond me.
person?
In the wake of the heat she was facing, Courtney would hire an attorney to represent her legally, and this attorney said that all of the backlash she was facing was outrageous. Quote, "There is competent and substantial evidence that Courtney is the victim of domestic violence. There is no doubt the two of them had a tumultuous relationship. Moreover, there is evidence that Courtney was a victim of physical, emotional, and mental abuse at the hands of Obumseli. That night was no different, and Courtney had the right to defend herself out of fear for her life." But then the medical examiner's report comes in and really draws Courtney's story into question. The examiner's report detailed that Obumseli's death was resulting from a stab wound caused by a forceful downward thrust that had fatally punctured an artery in Christian's chest. The examiner noting that such a stab wound couldn't come from
Would you
Courtney
date an
throwing
e-girl
the
for
knife,
100
as she
million?
indicated in her initial report. As a result of this,
that shit crazy. Yeah, probably not. 100 milli though. Like, okay. I'll be honest then. Nah, cause I'm already knowing, bro. If she batshit crazy, it's gonna be a whole thing where it's like, even if I get my money and then try to leave, I probably ain't gonna get. I'm not getting away without losing an eye or something, without losing like a limb, bro. Without having some sort of trauma then attached. But hey, I got 100 milli at the end of the day, so maybe. That's a tough one. I'm gonna say yeah. Though. I'm gonna say
on
yeah. I'm
August
gonna
10th
do
of
it.
2022, the
And
OnlyFans
just
model
try
was
to thug
arrested
it out.
while in Hawaii
Try
and
to
charged
thug
with
it
committing
out.
second-degree murder with a deadly weapon. The woman would be extradited to Florida to face trial. During Courtney's bail hearing, one of the city prosecutors indicated that she was a flight risk due to her income level. They also claimed that Courtney had been up to some financial shenanigans, apparently trying to move money around in anticipation for this trial, claiming that the woman had moved more than $1 million to her father sometime after the stabbing had occurred. With the aforementioned in mind, her bond was revoked. As of the date of me recording this video, Courtney has not yet begun trial and is only in the pre-trial phase. The OnlyFans model is facing a series is that of Nassim Agdam. Nassim was a YouTube content creator with a deep-seated hatred for the very platform that she produced videos on.
Yo, man, this seems just the same. Nah, I'm playing. I don't hate you, YouTube. I don't hate y'all. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I love y'all. You fine people at YouTube. Y'all just don't love me, bro. Y'all just don't love me back no more, bro. I understand, though. I understand. It is what it is.
With her lack of growth on the site, she goes to YouTube directly to enact revenge.
What?
Nassim Agdam was born April 15th of 1979 in the country of Iran. In 1996, Nassim immigrated to the United States with her family as refugees. Once in America, Nassim would eventually move to San Diego, California. And Nassim would make headlines before her YouTube venture. At the age of 29, Nassim was featured in a San Diego Tribune article that was covering a protest held by animal rights activists. One of these activists was Nassim herself. Nassim was quoted in this article as saying, "For me, animal rights equal human rights." As years passed and the popularity of YouTube grew, Nassim saw the platform as a compelling way to get out her message and also to entertain folks with her dances and songs, which resulted in Nassim creating a channel featuring quite the bizarre plethora of content. She posted many videos on a multitude of subjects. Her channel showcased her performing art, discussing veganism, exercising, dancing, and more. Nassim, in her about section on YouTube, described herself as a vegan bodybuilder and animal rights activist, and an individual that promoted a healthy and humane lifestyle. While Nassim's channel wasn't very popular in the United States, she did actually find some success overseas in Iran. In fact, the woman was well known in Iranian social media circles under the username Nassim Sabs, which translates into Green Nassim. Thanks to her Iranian popularity, she garnered thousands of subscribers over numerous accounts. One of her YouTube channels had more than 11,000 subscribers and 4 million views collectively. An Instagram account created by Nassim boasted over 54,000 followers.
What actually is
However,
this,
despite
though?
all of these viewers, followers, and subscribers,
how old is this? What, this gotta be some like 2000 like 8 type YouTube, 2006, 2007, because this is way too old,
Nassim
bro.
was disgruntled at the fact
Nobody
that YouTube
watches
wasn't
this
paying
no
her out
more.
any ad revenue. Apparently, the company deeming her videos not suitable for advertisers. Posts from the time showed Nassim complaining about what she perceived as YouTube filtering and shadow banning her content.
I get you!
Be aware, dictatorship exists in all countries, but with different tactics. They only care for personal short-term profits and do anything to reach their goals, even by fooling simple-minded people, hiding the truth, manipulating science and everything, putting public, mental, and physical health at risk, abusing non-human animals, polluting environment, destroying family values, promoting materialism and sexual degeneration in the name of freedom, and turning people into programmed robots. Make the lie big, make it simple, keep saying it, and eventually they will believe it. Adolf Hitler. There is no free speech in real world, and you will be suppressed for telling the truth that is not supported by the system. Videos of targeted users are filtered and merely relegated so that people can hardly see their videos. There is no equal growth opportunity on YouTube or any other video sharing site. Your channel will grow if they want it to. YouTube filtered my channels to keep them from getting views. Another post from Nassim shows the woman venting about a video she thought was unfairly age restricted. This video got age restricted after new closed-minded
Bro, let's be real though. This was 2016. Bro, let's be real though. Okay? As a YouTuber for 4 years now, alright? Brother, I've been age restricted and I've been striked goddamn 10 times, pretty much. Maybe like 12 at this point. I literally lost count after like 7, I'll be honest, bro. I've been striked though so many times, bro. Understandably, most of them, some of them ridiculous. I still to this day will get strike. Like the last strike I got that put my channel at such a bad like positioning. Like I have people commenting like, bro, what happened to your views? Blah blah blah. This, that, and the third. Bro, it all started after my last strike during like before the summer started or whatever it was. Bro, you can just see the difference in my viewership since that last strike. It's crazy. But either way, every time you get a strike, I feel like you get a shadow ban temporarily. But that's besides the point, right? Bro, I get strikes, like the last strike I got, and strikes before that, some strikes before that. I'll get strikes for videos I posted 3-4 years ago, and it would be the littlest things. Like, out of a 20-something minute video, bro, I said, I'm not even gonna repeat the word, but I brought up just not even roasting, not even really doing anything. I was just talking about Jewish people. I don't even know if I want to say that no more. But I just brought up, I just literally just made a small little remark. It wasn't even in a negative connotation. I just said something, and I guess maybe because of the whole Palestine versus Israel situation. I don't know. But, nigga, I got striked for that shit. And it was a video I had posted like 3-4 years ago, bro. And they done that to me like twice now. And I'm like, what are you talking about right now, bro? Why? What did I do? Like, what did I do? You know what I'm saying? Like... It's crazy, bro. It's crazy. YouTube be hating. That's all I can say.
YouTube channel
Even Cortex Kenshin said the same type of stuff, bro. So many, like, bro, if you're a YouTuber, bro, like, only YouTubers really understand how annoying it is at times to fucking be on this platform. And this is a platform I fucking love, bro. I've been watching YouTube since I was a baby, bro. Like, being a YouTuber is something I've always wanted to be, bro, and do. But this shit is tough.
16 and began filtering my videos to reduce views and suppress and discourage me from making videos. Here she can be seen complaining about how a video with 360,000 views only netted her 10
cents. 300,000. Nah, they're really scamming her. I'll be honest, they're scamming the hell out of her. Cause how'd she get 300,000 views, 30 likes? What? Yo, what kind of algorithm? That's insane. That makes no sense. This girl's getting actually scammed. I don't even know what to tell you, bro. Nah, but what? This is actually crazy to me, bro. Cause like I complain about YouTube, and I can show y'all my demonetization rate. I can show y'all all of that, bro. So many of my videos, damn near 60% of my videos I post don't even get money because of, you know what I mean, problems. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. I don't care. But bro, never in my life have I posted a video that did good numbers, and you know what I mean, like I get the money that I deserve, you know what I mean, even if they're being hoes, like, you know what I mean, even if like my videos don't get pushed like that. Like I've never had a video that did that much and like gave me 10 cents. That's fucking scamming. That's robbery. That's straight robbery. I don't know, try following her account. Don't you get like $1 every 1,000 views? I don't know the exact ratio. I don't know the ratio. But, I've had some banger videos. Like, my most popular videos, bro, them alone netted me, like, bro, like, this video had 270k views. This one had 214. This one had 129. Like, these videos netted me, like, I'll just say, nigga, more than 10 cents. That's all I'm gonna say. That shit was more than 10 cents, nigga. That's all I'm gonna say, bro. So, I don't know. They're scamming her, bro. They're scamming the shit out of her, bro.
Eventually, Nassim's protest against YouTube would take shape in the real world, with Nassim actually protesting in the streets against what she saw as YouTube's secret agenda to censor the internet. YouTube dictatorship, hidden policy, promotes stupidity, discrimination, and suppression of truth. Now, I'm sure many of you watching have seen a content creator or two complain about YouTube's policies.
Yeah.
I mean, I've done it in the past myself.
Yeah.
But it doesn't take a rocket scientist here to sort of come to the conclusion that something was off with Nassim. And future videos and posts created by Nassim would help exemplify this even further. In one video where Nassim discusses her history and experience with YouTube, she reveals that she didn't like living in America. Quote, in Iran, they kill you with an axe, but in America, they kill you with cotton. Which is essentially her referring to an Iranian expression saying that she's dying a slow death. Nassim had become so obsessed over what she thought was YouTube conspiring to censor her that her family started taking note of her disturbed nature. And it would only be a matter of time before this deranged woman took up her frustrations with YouTube directly. It all begins on April 2nd of 2018 when Nassim had been reported missing by her family after not answering her phone for close to 2 days. Curiously, police would later find the woman in Mountain View, an area just 15 miles south of YouTube's offices in San Bruno.
God,
hi, are you
dude, she's on a mission, chat.
You reported as missing.
Chat, she's on a mission.
Yeah, as missing from San Diego?
Yeah, I left my family.
Okay. You don't live with them anymore? Okay. Can I just ask, if you don't mind, why you left?
We don't get along together.
It appeared that Nassim had been living out of her car for those 48 hours. After discovering the missing woman, officers questioned her, asking the woman if she was suicidal or was on any sort of drugs. Questions to which Nassim responded no to.
Are you taking any type of medication at all? No. Are you supposed to take medication? Okay. You don't want to hurt yourself, do you? Or you want to hurt anybody else? You don't want to commit suicide or anything like that, right? Okay.
When police asked her if she had any plans on going home, she said no, and in fact stated that she ran away because she wanted to start her life anew away from her family.
Why Mountain View? I mean, I know it's a great city and everything, but... Oh, okay. I gotcha.
Okay.
New.
Start fresh? Okay.
Ah, very good.
Since the woman was a grown adult, there was really nothing
Yeah,
the police could
like,
do,
what?
and they just
You
let her
can't,
go
like,
on her way.
force
After
her
finding
home,
and talking to
I feel.
Nassim, police would call the family and tell them that she didn't want to come home, and this was not the answer the family wanted to hear. They were concerned that Nassim was about to do something rash, but police said that there was nothing they could do. Nassim wanted to be on her own, and that was that. But what we find is that police really should have taken heed of what Nassim's family had to say,
What did she
because the next
do?
day, she went AWOL. The day following her being investigated by police, Nassim reportedly visited a gun range and practiced shooting firearms for a number of hours.
Okay, this is going to be the crash out of a literal century, and I'm actually scared, bro. Why is she at a shooting range practicing shooting for hours on end? This girl's about to enact the most craziest of vigilante quote-unquote justice. I can't even say justice in that. She's tweaking out, bro. This is a YN who has nothing to lose and is just ready to just bring the world down with them. This
And
is
later in the
nasty
afternoon of this
work.
day, at approximately 12:46 p.m., Nassim traveled to the nearby YouTube headquarters and entered the premises through an exterior parking garage. And she didn't come to YouTube to talk to higher-ups about monetization policy. She came to YouTube for revenge. From the garage, Nassim would walk to an outdoor patio that was filled with employees eating lunch. It's at this point where she pulls out a 9mm Smith & Wesson pistol and begins unloading rounds on these employees. Nassim's initial attack wounded 3 people. These individuals would be quickly escorted away to safety by others, and the facility was locked up in a matter of minutes, with Nassim having no way inside. And it's at this point that the woman turns the gun on herself and takes her own life.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie, the bug out of the century, but how you only injured 3 people? I'm not saying she should have done better, but like, bro, how she was practicing for, bro, she had to be a shit shot. How you pull up them unexpected a courtyard full of people and you hit 3 people and they're fine for the most part. You know what I mean? You got shitty aim, bruh. Brother, you got shitty aim. Bad aim. I ain't gonna lie. You gotta
Thankfully,
lock
no
that
one
up.
died in this
Gotta
attack.
lock
The
in.
victims that were injured included a 36-year-old man, a 32-year-old man, and a 27-year-old woman. All would make full recoveries.
Good.
Within a matter of minutes of the shooting taking place, there were police helicopters on the scene, and it was a breaking news event. President Donald Trump would issue a tweet about the situation. Was just briefed on the shooting at YouTube's HQ in San Bruno. Our thoughts and prayers are with everybody involved. Thank you to our phenomenal law enforcement officers and first responders that are currently on the scene. Google CEO Sundar Pichai would tweet this out. There are no words to describe the tragedy that occurred today. Susan Wojcicki and I are focused on supporting our employees and the YouTube community through this difficult time together. Thank you to the police and first responders for their efforts, and to all the messages of support. Susan says, there are no words to describe how horrible it was to have an active shooter at YouTube today. Our deepest gratitude to law enforcement and first responders for their rapid response. Our hearts go out to all those injured and impacted today. We will come together to heal as a family. The family of the deranged shooter would also speak out. Her father says, quote, our family is in absolute shock and can't make sense of what happened yesterday. Although no words can describe our deep pain for this tragedy, our family would like to express their utmost regret and sorrow for what happened to innocent victims. An autopsy report for Nassim indicated that she had no drugs or alcohol in her system. It was an act committed out of pure hatred for YouTube. In the wake of this attempted murder spree, YouTube would terminate all of Nassim's channels. Her Instagram and Facebook accounts have also been removed since.
That's such a nutty story. Raptor, disc link won't work. I don't have a Discord server no more. I haven't had one in forever, bro. Fuck Discord. You niggas is too weird to own a Discord with. I'll be honest, bro. And I don't know, bro. If I ever have another Discord, bro, it simply put, I ain't gonna. No, I don't even know. I don't got a Discord though. I'm gonna just keep it like that, short and sweet. Short and sweet. We are not gonna talk any further about it.
To begin this chapter, let's break down a Japanese word that you'll likely be hearing again throughout the rest of this video. That word being yandere. What the hell does this mean? I'm
Bro,
sure you've
we
seen it
all
before.
know
Well,
yandere,
that yan
come
in
on.
yandere comes from the
If you watch
Japanese verb
anime, you
yanderu,
know.
which means to be mentally ill or to be mentally sick.
Are you serious? That's what that shit means? Oh, that's crazy.
Who is combined with another Japanese word, dere dere, a word meaning love struck. So the two words together,
Oh,
yandere,
mentally
basically
ill,
being
love
a
struck,
mentally
okay.
sick, love struck person. Yandere is an anime
I didn't know
archetype
it
where a
had
character's
anything
love
to
is so
do with-
devoted that they become obsessed and
with
possessive of their
mentally
loved one. to the
illness.
point
Like,
that
honestly,
they
I know
irrationally
yandere characters are like fucking crazy, like and mentally ill, but I didn't know it was in the name. That's
never to hold on to their
crazy.
crush or love interest. Basically simping to the max, to the point where it could literally result in someone's death. Now, yandere killing someone in an anime or a video game, we've seen that before. But could something like this happen in real life? Well, the answer might surprise you. I'd like to introduce you all to Japanese woman Yuka Takeoka.
Hi,
Yuka was born
Yuka.
January 28th of 1998 in Tokyo and was an only child. Not much is known about the woman's early life, other than that she dropped out of university, opting to pursue a career in the Japanese bar and service industry. Yuka would eventually land a lucrative management position at a hostess club in Tokyo. A Japanese hostess club is essentially a nightlife spot where all of the staff are women. This serves as a counterpart to a host club where all the staff are men. You know, naturally you got men going to the hostess club and women going to the host club for a night of fun and drinks, this, that, and the other. It would be through this Japanese nightlife industry that Yuka would meet her boyfriend that would become the victim of this story. That individual being a man named
Damn! Twin is sexy!
Who worked at the Fusion by Youth nightclub, which was a host club located in the red light district. Phoenix was said to have been an attractive man and was popular within the host industry.
Twin sexy! I suck at
hosts
shit.
at various clubs. Common practice at the time was when hosts and hostess got off of work, they would all intermingle and just sort of go to a random club and hang out, and that's how Phoenix would meet Yuka. After initially meeting, Phoenix had sent Yuka messages on Twitter inviting her out for further meetups. In March of 2019, the two would go on a date to a cat cafe and watch movies together. Yuka was said to have been enraptured by Phoenix and spent an exuberant amount of money on him. And why was she spending all this money on Phoenix? Well, what you'll find in this story is that the relationship was somewhat one-sided. Yuka liked Phoenix a lot more than Phoenix liked Yuka. And in a desperate effort to maintain his favor, Yuka would go to Phoenix's host club as a customer and literally pay Phoenix to spend time with her. Yuka
No. Okay, yeah, chat. This is just self-explanatory. But actually, you'd be so surprised, bro. And I've said the story before, and I'll say it again real quick. I'll make it quick, though. I've known people, you know what I mean, on both ends of the spectrum, a girl and a guy. And I've seen people who... Well, this dude was autistic. That's the difference, all right? Or he has Asperger's or something like that. He has something, right? And, you know, on his end, you know what I mean, he liked this girl, you feel me? And he was literally willing to do anything for her. Bro would pay for all her food, drinks, everything, drive her to places. Bro, he would drive her to her boyfriend's house damn near, just to win her favor, this, that, and the third, you know what I mean? Drive her for her dick appointment, you feel me? Like, doing everything for her, bro, just, you know what I mean? And blah, blah, blah. And it took a night of me being out drunk, you know what I'm saying? And he drove me home. And we was talking about the whole situation. So I was like, oh, I can tell you like her and shit like that. And I was like, let me break something down for you. And I woke this nigga up. I was like, bro, everything in life needs to be reciprocated. And this goes to anybody out there like y'all. But I doubt y'all are doing this. But just in case, everything in a relationship should be reciprocated in some way or form. Okay? If you are putting this much energy into somebody you like, they should also be putting this much energy. And if they're not, you should not be putting nearly as much into, you know what I'm saying? Everything is reciprocated. You should not be in a relationship that's one-sided, bro. It's unhealthy. It's not good for you, bro. And it's just overall gonna hurt you in the end, bro. Whether you think you like them, this, that, and the third, bro, you probably don't even like them like that, bro. You probably just like what you think you like about them. You know what I'm saying? And if you do, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's hard to explain. Told me to tell you to give her VIP. Okay, you niggas are actually fucking mentally deranged. I'm not giving JB VIP, bro. Like, I'm not giving JB VIP. But hi, Mango.
Believed that if she wanted to be with Phoenix, she would have to continue her financial simping, and even picked up additional work as an escort to do so.
Wait,
in April,
what? Hold on now.
Amount of money on him. And why was she spending all this money on Phoenix? Well, what you'll find in this story is that the relationship was somewhat one-sided. Yuka liked Phoenix a lot more than Phoenix liked Yuka. And in a desperate effort to maintain his favor, Yuka would go to Phoenix's host club as a customer and literally pay Phoenix to spend time with her. Yuka believed that if she wanted to be with Phoenix, she would have to continue her financial simping, and even picked up additional work as an escort to do so. In April of 2019, Yuka and Phoenix began a sexual relationship.
Shorty became an escort just so she could get money to pay on Phoenix. Chat, that's fucking crazy. Chat, that, like, I don't know if y'all really know how crazy that is. Chat, that's actually insane. Chat, that's insane. Holy hell, bro.
Intimacy reportedly beginning after she presented Phoenix with a bottle of champagne and confessed her love to the man. To promote her lover, Yuka would continue to go to the host club and support Phoenix with the money that she spent. Phoenix was able to become one of the top hosts at the bar. She wanted to help him get the #1 spot, which allowed for extra privileges and major bonuses. She also rented out an apartment close to Phoenix in hopes that he would stay with her. On May 20th of 2019, Phoenix stayed the night with her, but to Yuka's disappointment, he spent most of his time uninterested and on his phone or sleeping. On May 23rd of 2019, Phoenix planned to assist Yuka with cleaning at her residence around noon, but his obligations caused a delay. Yuka called Phoenix on the phone, and his explanation for not being there was that he had made plans to meet with a female work client. This sent Yuka into a tailspin. She journaled the following around the time. Quote, I want to be a tragic heroine. How is it possible for him to look at a woman other than me? I know killing him is for the best. If I kill him, it will be eternal, and there will be no pain. I don't need anything other than you. 3 hours later, Phoenix arrived.
There's no... How do you think like that? No, genuinely speaking, this isn't real life. I feel like this isn't real life. This has to be mental illness, bro. There's no way you can genuinely, like, have these thoughts come in your head and be like, that's the answer. Oh, he's going to another girl. I'm going to murder him so our love can be eternal, and this is best for. How does that go? How does those thoughts jumble in your head and pop? This is like make believe to me. Like, you have to either be just insane, like genuinely insane, which I guess she clearly is, or this is just fake. Like, this is,
if I kill
you know
him,
what I mean?
It will be eternal, and there will be no pain.
Because it's
I don't
not
need anything
average.
other than you. 3 hours later, Phoenix arrived and helped her
This
tidy
ain't
up.
normal.
After cleaning, the two ended up getting intimate with each other. Phoenix then takes a bath and goes to bed. Yuka, however, stayed awake and had other plans she wanted to execute. And apparently, after coming to the conclusion that Phoenix's affection for her was merely surface level, Yuka's psyche essentially shatters. After confirming that Phoenix had fallen asleep,
God,
at around
that pic
3:50
looks
p.m.,
creepy
she
as
goes to the
hell.
kitchen, procures a knife, returns to the bed, gets on top of Phoenix, and plunges the blade into his stomach. After being stabbed, Phoenix awoke, feeling uncomfortable, looked down, and noticed that he had a knife in his stomach. He pulls it out, but Yuka was on top of it.
Damn.
After pulling out the knife, Phoenix was said to have fearfully looked up at Yuka and uttered the phrase, "Please, I love you," in an effort to...
Nigga, you shouldn't have said that. Bro, I swear these dudes, bro, yo, motherfucker, yo, bro, twin. I ain't gonna lie, I can't even really be mad at gang. I can't even really be mad at bro, but like, I don't know. I personally, I ain't gonna lie, you just gotta go out, nigga. You just gotta go out. I'm not saying no, I love you. You clearly don't love her, bro. I don't care, bro. Your life is cooked at this point. You already been stabbed, twin. Ain't nothing you can say or do. She locked in, twin. Go out with your dignity, bro. 10 toes.
Wait, another thrust from this blade. After hearing this, Yuka seemed placated for the moment and put the blade down.
What?
After this, it said that Phoenix pushed Yuka off of him.
She's
hit his
not!
feet, and
Nah, see, nigga, you
initiates an escape.
Twin, you had to keep your composure. You really actually had that. That worked. That actually shook her. Yo, she's actually... This is a real life Yandere. This is actually real. This is crazy to me. Bro, okay, time out. Because I'm thinking the grounds of reality. Okay, so you say that, and it worked. Gang, why'd you push her? I'd be like, Yuko, listen, you gotta get the hospital or something. Like, I gotta go to the hospital. I'm bleeding out. Like, we gotta like get some shit going. You know what I mean? I'm dying. You know what I'm saying? I'd plead with her. I wouldn't out my way, nigga, and try to run. He bugged. If she actually stopped because he said I love you, nigga, you just gotta play into that until you get out, twin. You
That he had a knife in his stomach. He pulled it out, but Yuka was on top of him. After pulling out the knife, Phoenix was said to have fearfully looked up at Yuka and uttered the phrase, "Please, I love you," in an effort to avoid another thrust from this blade. After hearing this, Yuka seemed placated for the moment and put the blade down. After this, it said that Phoenix pushed Yuka off of him, gets to his feet, and initiates an escape of the apartment with blood dripping out of him. Yuka got a hold of him, but he was able to shake loose and run out of the door into the elevator. But when the elevator had descended to the lobby, Phoenix had already lost consciousness. Officers arrived at the scene around 4 p.m. and found Phoenix with 2 stab wounds in the abdomen. The man had nothing but a pair of shorts on and was covered in blood. Yuka sat next to her wounded lover, drenched in his blood, calmly puffing away on a cigarette, her phone to her ear and ignoring the bewildered officers. A tenant living in the building would report that the entire elevator was essentially covered wall to wall with blood. Footage would later be obtained of the officers arresting Yuka and escorting her to the police station. While in the back of the squad car, Yuka flashed a sinister grin beneath her large glasses and a photograph that would go viral online. When later questioned by authorities, Yuka said, quote, "I too wanted to die. Since I loved him so much, I couldn't help it. After killing him, I wanted to die. I did not want to go anywhere, so I sat down at the outside staircase. I did not call emergency services because I intended to die after watching him die from the stabbing." Authorities allegedly also found a journal written in blood that read, "I like you so much, I wanted to kill you."
Oh my god, this is actually insane to me. This is like chat, this is like, bro, my mind is actually like in shambles. In genuine shambles. This is insane.
This bloody journal
bro.
allegedly being authored by Yuka. Yuka's motive for the stabbing seems to come from a place of jealousy and despair surrounding the thought of Phoenix being in love with another woman. Yuka's stabbing of Phoenix fit very well into the Yandere archetype, and she became a viral phenomenon online when the photos went up. People online saw her as a real-life Yandere character. Instagram fan accounts began popping up, praising Yuka, some even calling her too beautiful to be a murderer.
Get the fuck out of here, man! What? Bro, okay, like, bro, what? I hate the internet, bro. Some niggas really got no life! No hoes, man! You bitchless ass nigga! Somebody died and y'all talking about she's so cute. She's so kawaii. She's too beautiful. She's too fine to be a killer, bro. Set her free Yuko. Man, get the fuck out of here, bro. This bitch is tweaked. Respectfully, bro, she's actually offered meds, bro. She needs to be put in some crazy institution. She needs some sort of something, bro. Like, she needs something, bro, and it's not y'all niggas that she needs, bro. Y'all niggas need to go. This is crazy work, bro. I would wish this on my worst enemy. Yeah, you're actually tweaked out, Flower. Respectfully, I'm running away. Bro, like... Alright, what were you saying, though? Okay, I'll read that long shit after this video, bro.
Some of Yuka's online fans even started a GoFundMe and raised close to $4,000 in an attempt to keep her out of jail.
Human beings
to say this didn't work, but fortunately for all involved, Phoenix actually survived the stabbing. According to reports, Phoenix was unconscious and in critical condition for close to 5 days, but thanks to intensive medical intervention, he would make a miraculous full recovery. Phoenix would later return to his job as a host, and what has become of him in recent years isn't publicly known.
Nigga, I'd never talk to another girl ever again.
She pled guilty, and on December 5th of 2019, the presiding judge for Yuka's case handed her a 3-year and 6-month sentence. Yuka could
3 years? 3 years for attempted murder? 3 years? Motherfuckers can damn near kill somebody and then get away in 3 years. Nigga, 3 years. Bro, 3 years ain't shit. 3 years ain't shit. She free right now. Yo, chat. If y'all are out here talking to Asian studies, Asian baddies, bro, y'all better watch out now, bro. She could be Yuka in disguise, bro. Y'all gotta lock in, bro. Take this as a weird advice. Y'all gotta watch out, bro. Death sentence, crucifixion, like facts.
Possibly released as early as late 2023, but that was the case.
She really is out. That's so crazy. When did this video come out? Oh, okay. This was a year ago.
Next up, the case of Melissa Turner, the cosplay killer. Melissa Turner was born November 25th of 1992. She grew up in North Carolina, as well as Florida, and reports say she had a troubled childhood, claiming to have suffered...
He died? No, he didn't. They said he was good. He made a recovery. Did he... They said he made a recovery. He's
from a family member that left her traumatized to the point where she began to find solace in compulsive eating, leading to a struggle with childhood and teenage obesity. Because of this, Melissa was said to have been harassed and bullied at school. It wouldn't be until adulthood that Melissa would gain confidence and lose the weight. She worked hard, losing over 100 pounds. And not only did she physically improve herself, she got educated as well, attaining an associate's degree around the time. After losing the weight, Melissa decided she wanted to chase her dreams of becoming an actress and entered many cosplaying competitions to achieve this goal.
She looks like Mary Jane from Spider-Man.
This cosplaying success eventually evolves into Melissa becoming an amateur model. The woman operated numerous online blogs, with these blogs reportedly featuring explicit content.
If you don't know who I am, if you never heard of me or anything like that before, I am Two Thorn Rose.
She kind of reminds me of Amaranth.
I'm a cam model, I'm an artist, I love fitness, I've lost 100 pounds, I like making videos about that and about my art and just about my daily life.
By 2017, Melissa had found herself a hot online commodity with simps all around wanting to throw money at it.
Yeah, Flower, I was thinking the same thing, but you actually fucked up.
Of 2017, Melissa would meet a man named Matthew Trussler on Tinder. Matthew and Melissa found chemistry on the dating app and met in person, and it wouldn't be long before they fell in love. By 2019, the two had become engaged and were living in a 2-story, 4-bedroom home together, a home that was purchased thanks to some extra income that Melissa had been earning of late. As Melissa's popularity as a cosplay influencer grew, so did the woman's affinity for creating lucrative, not safe for work content, and it's been reported that Matthew assisted her in the production of said material. While everything described thus far sounds nice, albeit a bit of an unconventional relationship, but fine enough, behind the scenes, the couple's relationship was tumultuous to say the least. It's been said that the two fought frequently, and alcohol was commonly abused by the pair, only worsening their disputes. Which brings us to the date of tragedy in the story, October 17th of 2019. And this is what happens next from the perspective of Melissa. At around 11 p.m., buzzed off of shots of vodka, Melissa claims to have gotten tired and told Matthew that she wanted to go to sleep. She went to bed, but Matthew stays up. Melissa claims she awoke hours later and noted Matthew had yet to go to bed. She got up to see what he was doing, and it's at this point where she claims to have discovered Matthew outside on the patio covered in blood, and he wasn't breathing. She would contact the police, later telling officers that she was performing CPR.
Cap to all hell. She done shanked the shit out of bro, and then went to bed afterwards, and then said, nah, she shanked the goofy out of bro, and then just called the cops. Let's be real. Let's be real. Come on.
This morning, he's cold. He's gone.
When authorities arrived, her fiancé was pronounced dead at the scene. The narrative of events provided by Melissa seemed to suggest that perhaps Matthew had died from alcohol poisoning or had injured himself while intoxicated. But a later autopsy performed on the man indicated that he
Bro, I need to get a soundboard because that's a yeah, she bug it out.
From a stabbing.
Bug it out.
After this discovery, authorities immediately detained Melissa and took her in for questioning. She would initially stick to her story of waking up to find her fiancé dead, but unfortunately for her, a security camera caught audio and visual of what really took place.
What could you hear? What kind of phrases?
So I heard, get up.
Get up. Get up.
I heard so, and then there was an explicit die.
You heard so die?
And then I heard, you know, it sounded like a female voice was crying, saying, what did I do?
Bro.
What this footage made clear was that Matthew's death resulted from some sort of domestic dispute gone wrong, not him dying outside by himself from alcohol poisoning. When Melissa was made aware of this footage, she changed her story and tried to spin it as it was a self-defense situation, and she stabbed the man to save her own life. Needless to say, the cops weren't buying the excuse, and she was arrested. On Valentine's Day of 2022, Melissa stood trial for the murder of her fiancé. During this trial, she would actually take the stand and described Matthew as an alcoholic who had demonstrated unsettling and abusive behaviors in the past. Quote, "There were times where he would push me and punch walls beside my head. I had seen him cut himself, burn himself, stab himself. He would stare off at some corner, and he would tell me that there's a demon standing right there." It's clear that Turner was attempting to portray herself as a battered victim and her fiancé as an abusive monster. But when the facts are presented in this case, it's clear who the monster really was. It was later determined that after stabbing her fiancé, Melissa waited close to 4 hours before calling 911. Even after being stabbed, the man's life could very likely have been saved, but her intentional delay in contacting first responders ensured that it wouldn't be. The conclusion of this trial resulted in the jury finding Melissa guilty of murder, and she was sentenced to 20.5 years in Florida State Prison.
This jury did not believe her claims of self-defense. Nor does this court.
Melissa will be 50 years old before she's eligible for release. And well, you've made it to the end. Those were the criminally accused e-girls. Let me know what you guys thought about this video down below in the comments section, and let me know who or what you want me to talk about next.
That was fire though. That was fire in a booth. I enjoyed that. Yo, go sub to Wavy Web Surf, bro. That was a fire video. Not gonna lie.